What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Metaplanet with the ticker symbol 3350 and MTPLF. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. Is Metaplanet going to go to $0 or what? Because this thing cannot get a relief rally to save its life. You can see that it has been trending down for quite a bit of time now, basically since June of this year. It went down as fast as it went up, and it looks like it's not done selling off. We're still below the trend line with immense strength. You can see that the angle of attack for the bears has been very consistent since it started. You could even draw a channel. It's not really necessary. So we've been bouncing back and forth between this channel. Looks like it's headed down to the bottom side of the channel, which is right around 421 yen. So this is looking like a more of a permanent top. The longer and longer this drags out and the lower and lower we go. I say permanent for meaning the top of this cycle. It's probably a temporary top for the long term, but it is looking like more and more like an actual top for the cycle. So it looks like we are trending down towards the cycle low, and we're below the EMA, below the trend line. It looks like it's coming back down to the breakout zone of 340 yen was where it all started. A lot of times when you see something come back to where it started, that's basically a bubble that popped. So it had a huge run up, popped, and now we're coming right back to where it started. Why? Because a lot of traders entered over here right before we saw the run up. They started selling out to people entering at high prices, and now it's coming right back to where it started at the break-even level. Potentially even lower. I wouldn't even think that would even stop price dropping lower. MTPLF, same story. Massive sell-off. We're seeing a little bounce occur, but this thing is bleeding like crazy. You could have gone short anywhere and made money for this stock. So it's bleeding like crazy. Massive run up below the bearish trend line, below the EMA. We're not really finding support off the prior breakout zone. So this was right around the breakout zone of about 449, 450. It was prior resistance here, here, broke out. We are right around it. So it looks like we're trying to test it for resistance for more downside. So MTPLF is targeting probably right around the 163 level, potentially even lower. Metaplanet targeting right around the 320 yen, potentially even lower. So when it's all said and done, this thing can go to probably 100 yen from the top to 100 yen. That's not that bad in terms of a percentage drop, 93%. MSTR has dropped more as being a larger company previously as well. So it might even drop to 95, 98% for Metaplanet. Yes, it can get that bearish. So as right now, it looks pretty bad in terms of price action. No bounces in sight. It just continues to bleed week after week. Look how many red weeks we have so far. Every week has been red dating back to mid-July except for one. So that's 1 week right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks. 8 out of 9 weeks have been red. So pretty bearish. You can see that we had a massive run up, bubble popped, and we're coming back down to deflate the air out of it. So I'm looking for 340 yen, 100 yen, and potentially sub 100 yen for Metaplanet. Sub 100 yen is about 96, 97%, which is not crazy of a drop, especially for this volatile of a stock. Because, technically people are still up a massive amount. Let's say you bought this year. Let's say you bought January 2025, which would be right around here. Right about here. You're still up about 78%, 80%. I mean, in less than a year, that's a pretty decent gain. So there's still a lot of money that was made, and people want to protect what they made, so they want to start cycling out of it, rotating out of it, and selling off. So even if we could see a short-term relief rally, but every time you try to call that, it doesn't do it. So just go with what the market is telling me, and got to be objective as possible. And the market is telling me that the bear trend is nothing stopping it right now. It's just continuing to dive lower and lower, and we'll go from there. That's all I have for Metaplanet on the daily and weekly charts. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time. Be safe, have fun, and do great things.